What is up, guys? I'm here with Naruto, and I am with today.
Hey, the Wisely Republic, otherwise known as Anthony Wisely, just call me Tony. No, I'm not what you think I am.
Alright, today we are going to be conversating about the magical thing called Yaoi slash Yuri. It's not called Yaoi slash Yuri, it's called just like Yaoi or Yuri, but there are many misconceptions about this, and we are hoping with this video we may set some to a more under understood path. I don't want to say straight path because that's just a joke in itself.
Yeah. So now me and him both can perfectly watch, where it's, the people are straight, but he goes more into the yaoi while I go into yuri. So
Yep.
luckily, between us, we can both set the record straight for both categories.
So let's try and start this up. P.S. We don't actually script these videos. Now I
Yep.
know it's kind of like thought that we do, but we don't. I wish we did. Things would go a lot smoother.
We wouldn't be running over the time set.
Yep. Oh, we did that the last two videos, didn't we? Oh my god,
Barely.
off the tangent. Okay, so now let's go over the misconception that every yaoi slash yuri is a hentai or that kind
Rule
of stuff.
34.
Yeah, just pornography in general.
No, it is not. Like I mentioned with I can't remember which one I mentioned. I think it was just the
Simon.
anime one yeah, Simon. It is a really good Yuri one. Well, I'm not sure if it can be classified as it. It's really weird, but it's a good series. And there are other ones like that are perfectly fine. Candy Boy. I watched it. Most people think, okay, even though it deals with incest, yeah.
Other than that, it's
But
pretty much fine.
other than that, it's pretty fun.
Now, in the yaoi community especially, I know it can be pretty questionable whether there is a whole bunch of uh whether it's all just some hentai or borderline hentai. There are though tons of completely PG kind of stuff, like Antique Bakery. That is completely PG, mostly. Like not like hentai wise. There's no hentai anything. It's pretty PG except for the abusive relationship subject touching. Uh, anyway, before we start triggering stuff, let's go to the next topic.
But also, depending on which,
Next topic.
quite a few of the Yuris that I have seen is basically between like teenagers, roughly that age, or kind of younger. I don't get why, but
That is pretty much the opposite for me. Well, I mean, the same in
uh,
teenagers, but it goes from teenagers to young adult with yaoi.
so yeah, but Yuri it goes from teenagers to younger, hence the ones of Strawberry Panic and Marasu is watching, I believe it is called.
I mean,
If it is not, I will leave it in the description of what it actually is.
in Janjo Romance or Janjo Romantica and Super Lovers is one of those. I'm like, I mean, uh, good story, but some of the topics that anime definitely deals with is a bit meh. And there's another anime that's it's like Janjo Romantica except it's a different name. uh, basically teenager to or late adulthood actually. So quite a wide variety. Not really the
Okay,
younger ones.
it is okay. My question is seriously, why is it Yuri is the younger age spectrum while Yaoi gets the characters to be the older age of
I
the
think
spectrum?
because of the seme uke kinda vibe that people get from any sort of shonen series. They need like
Well, I kind
it's
of
super
see
stereotypical.
why they would make it so young for,
Like
Yuri because when
well, I
girls
mean
are young, they have us like, hey, my bestie and that, and it's
you
like
also get the most
just
desirable form from the younger female. When
Yeah,
with a
and
male, for
but
the male to
once they
be
get
more
older, it's
desirable.
just basically basic a meme that sums it up perfectly.
Or you
Two
get
women.
like a 20-year-old lolly, and
Eh,
that's which that's weird. It's like, oh, you see that child? It looks like they're 14. Hey, guess what? They're 20.
the fuck.
What?
Uh, but a meme that sums up why I think Yuri is not it. Is basically two women and they see each other wearing the same shirt. You copied me, you bitch, you slut. And
Whoa,
they just fight
whoa,
each other.
PG.
What do you
Whoa.
think I censored is like you but and then two guys wearing the same shirt. They look at each other. Bro.
Uh, Jonjo Romantica in particular brings out the uh when shonen I anime does come out, there is a usually taller, more muscular fellow with a younger, more bishi vibe off them, which definitely is weird. Given that, well, not weird, but it's like it's a stereotype now for all those kinds of anime, because it's like semi okay, which, I don't really understand that. Is that
Yeah.
the same with Yuri anime? Is there like an obvious more dominant personality and an obvious more
Actually, no.
submissive?
It's kind of they're more of equals, more of like they are more similar to one another. Or well, Love Lab. I still have not seen the end of it, so I'm not sure if it is actually
We'll binge
Yuri.
that when you come over.
Yeah. Um. But with it, it's the two main girls is, book smart and then, wild girl. That's really one of the ones that I mainly see that is, that they're different, but in most of them, they're more similar. And in different ways, they have, outshine the other. Like, one's a bit more protective, but may not be the stronger of the two.
Okay. Well, definitely with the shonen I section of that spectrum, there's definitely more of a personality barrier. You're not gonna see a bishi seme with a bara uke, which translating that to you, you're not gonna see a pretty boy topping a bara as a bottom. However
It
scarring that may be to picture for a Yuri lover like yourself.
actually, no, dude, I go deep into fan fictions. There is all kinds of shit in there.
He's seen some stuff. He's been to that
I've
dark place
read
on the
some
internet.
stuff and heard some stuff. It's,
But I mean, like, there are so many different uh, categories of just shonen ai and shoujo ai.
Now, with Yuri, it's more, like with you said, you'll never see that. It's more of you are gonna get to know the characters more, and in quite a few of them, it's like, I thought you were this type of person. It's like, actually, no, I'm not. It's like, okay. Strawberry Panic. We're also gonna have to binge that, and Marisu is watching all four effing seasons.
Oh dear God. Oh
Yep.
no.
Yeah, we are gonna get zero sleep. That's why we're all saving our money up to buy like tons of sodas, so we don't have to sleep. Sleep is for the weak. I can sleep when I'm dead.
So definitely with I like the shono really shoujo. I can't say it anymore.
Shoujo I?
Shoujo and shonen ai, you get more story and personality with that kind of thing, which is very
Oh
fun
yeah.
because with anytime watching just a regular romance where it's a guy and a girl meet and it's like you have to be very committed to that type of thing.
Well, with the ones that I've seen, it's either them like trying to basically continue on their life without people finding out, or that one's trying to basically make, I forget it, but young they are younger than middle school girls.
Oh God.
And one basically has a crush on another, but the one that she has a crush on is basically clueless. And she is trying to get people, because apparently, like, most of the kids like her. Not as, like her, but the one that has a crush on her takes it that way all the time and is trying to basically get them all to back off from her.
Oh my God, that is such like a yandere thing to like a mild yandere. A yandere, by the way, is someone who, when they do fall in love with a person, they will go as far as to murder everyone they so much as talk to, just to make sure that the one they love stays with them.
Well, no,
That's why I said mild. That's why I said really mild.
she doesn't want to go so much as murder, but in one episode she does bring a bat to fend them off.
Yep, yandere.
I'll try and remember it, and if I can, I'll maybe show it to you. But it is a lot more, where is Yaoi usually set?
Usually more like I've seen more often than not in a uh adult life, college life kind of mix.
I've seen it more of a
Because it's like
bit, a
two of the ones I
lit.
watched, it was
It's more
writers.
of high school going on to, adult life, or and a little bit under, hence the one that middle school girls is like. Luckily, that one has no sexual content at all. Nothing.
That is
It's
what
like,
you call not okay, which is why Super
yeah,
Lovers is, of course, on my very bottom list of any shonen anime I'd recommend, because I don't. It's a good story, good characters. It's just I think the ages of the characters was a bit underthought.
how old are you? I'm older than dirt, quite literally. You look younger than me. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, I see a lot of like 30-year-old ex a 20-year-old, which is fine. That's not a big deal. Obviously, in
Um,
Japan, there's more of a stigma around like any age gaps.
with Yuri, it seems to be that they tend to be roughly the same age, or at least staying in a like 2 or 3 year difference, or less year different of their age.
I mean, Super Lovers is the one's 13 and one's like 30, more like 20, 25. But you understand the problem there.
Now, the only one that, okay, it's year. Well, technically, it's not Yuri. It would be Lizzie, but because it was a fanfic, it's because I don't know why it's Misty X Jesse.
Pokemon?
Yep.
Okay. Just had to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to be sending you that fanfiction that I read that I kind of like of the two, just because.
My God. You know what we should do? Start recording fanfic readings just on Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, Wednesdays of when we're not actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear God.
so sure.
But that's not going to be a late at night thing.
When are we gonna be doing it though?
Whenever we find time.
Okay, yeah. But to sum it up, it's they're just like any other romance, but it tends to have a bit more story, and depending on if you like, if you like same sex, if you like it when they're more of high school, go Yuri. If it's going on to elder age, choose Yaoi.
Anyway, if you guys like this video, leave a like. And want to see more of my content, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.